Okay, good afternoon. Welcome. My name is Brian Reiber, and I teach carpentry in the School of Trades and Technology at Camosun College in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia. Today, we'll be exploring the use of YouTube for education purposes with a focus on the 4 E's of education. The sources for this presentation are as follows. The images were found at pexel.com, video clips provided by YouTube, as well as these 3 papers that I've used for statistics, as well as some common facts about YouTube. Before we begin, I would like to make some acknowledgements. This presentation has a Creative Commons license that allows it to be shared with credit to the creator. No commercial use of this presentation is allowed. I am giving this presentation to you today from Camosun College on the traditional lands of the Lekwungen and Wasanic peoples. Closed captioning of this presentation is available. I will also be doing my best to describe the videos that accompany this presentation for the visually impaired. Warning. The focus of my presentation today will be on the positive aspects of YouTube and how it can benefit our students. But it is prudent that all content should be thoroughly screened to ensure it is delivering quality, accurate, and respectful content to your class. Students are likely already aware of the good and the bad of YouTube, and having access to poor videos with incorrect information also means that we can evaluate students' critical thinking skills. More on that later. YouTube is a free video sharing service. There are over 2 billion active monthly users who are watching 37 million YouTube channels. Users have the ability to share, upload, and comment on videos. Videos are created from all over the world and represent a diverse group of people, different ways of life, and alternative methods of construction, etc. Over 100 languages are spoken in YouTube content. This is a useful resource for educators. Today, we will see how we can use it to excite, educate, engage, and evaluate our students. How can we use it to excite our students? Well, here's an example. We have a short clip of the shuttle launch. It's an exciting video and courtesy of YouTube, of course. YouTube brings the fun element into the classroom. Instructional videos can be entertaining as well as informative. It is accessible with closed captioning, playback speed options, and enhanced video quality. Assigning videos to watch before your time together in the classroom allows the student to get some context of the subject of your next lecture or demonstration. This can help excite them on the topic. You can pique your students' interest with exciting and entertaining content. How can YouTube help educate our students? Well, in this example, we have a roof layout instructional video that was provided by a colleague of mine, Mark Swanwick, and he had posted it to YouTube. Students are able to review this video as many times as necessary to get the information across without the instructor needing to do the same demonstration over and over. It's worth noting again how accessible YouTube is and how many people already use it. In conjunction with platforms like Desire to Learn and others, video assignments, quizzes, etc., can be found in one place. It allows us to use the flipped class approach, where students can gain context and instruction from videos at home, and this leaves time for doing meaningful work in the classroom. Having the student come to class primed on a subject gives the instructor the ability to be more efficient with their limited time. Almost anything can be found on YouTube to help aid in your instruction. You are only limited by your time to fully view the content and assess if it is suitable for your purpose. Videos can be varied in length, and you can structure your use of them accordingly to keep the students engaged and excited. We have access to videos of things that would just not be feasible for us to practically demonstrate. In this clip here, what you're seeing is a large platform that can simulate real-life, full-scale earthquakes of varying magnitude. It's called a shake table, and it's located in Japan. In this case, they have constructed 2 3-story full-scale homes, both practically finished, even wired with electricity. The home on the right has collapsed because it had inadequate structural bracing compared to the properly built house on the left. This kind of video makes a huge impact on a class. When they see this, they can appreciate the potential outcomes of not adhering to seismic construction details. How can we engage our students with this media? Well, this clip shows a small group of people working together to sink a concrete pile. With coordination, cooperation, and collaboration, they are able to accomplish a task that would otherwise require heavy equipment. With 90% of student-aged people using YouTube, they are already engaged in the platform. We can take advantage of this for delivering instruction. Many access YouTube from their mobile device, allowing for students to engage in productive content and collaboration with each other more conveniently. There are many ways to structure our videos into our lesson plans. Again, varying length of videos allows for quick overviews, a few minutes at a time, or a more in-depth instruction with longer videos. Not too long though, as students may lose interest. Break longer videos up into segments and give enough time between videos for reflection and processing of what they've just watched. As I mentioned, you can ensure learning tasks and videos are broken into manageable sections for your students. We can reduce the cognitive load, so our students' brains don't feel like this poor tractor. Let's look at how we can use YouTube to evaluate our students and introduce some different methods of evaluating. Students don't need to be shocked or confused by our evaluations. Make videos required viewing and give them quizzes on the content. Specifics covered in the video, like formulas, dimensions, terminology, etc., or ask them to write a short report on the video and what they learned from it. Set a topic and a list of criteria and have students submit a video that they deem as an acceptable example. This makes them use their critical thinking skills. While there is good content, there is plenty of bad content, and students will need to be able to navigate this. With access to videos and quizzes through D2L, you can give your students more flexibility in when you have exams, quizzes, etc. They can be done any time of day, any day of the week. The content creators, having done the hard part, filming and production, editing, and posting it onto YouTube, we have freed up the time to do other things. In this clip, we have a relay race where the runners are handing off the baton. I feel like I'm the lead runner because I get a running start when I use content that someone else has created. Although you can opt in on a YouTube premium account, which has a subscription fee, users can still have a free account. All you need is an email address and to make a username and a password. With today's smartphones, you have access to high-quality video cameras and the ability to edit video clips directly on the phone, where they can then be uploaded to YouTube. There is almost no barrier to entry to actively utilize this service. Closed captioning, playback options, screen size, and audio settings make YouTube an accessible platform to use. And with billions of users, millions of channels, spoken in hundreds of different languages, anyone, anywhere can find something they identify with. All walks of life are represented. This concludes my presentation for today. Thank you for exploring YouTube as an educational tool and how you can use it to excite, educate, engage, and evaluate your students. I hope I was able to give you a few tips and tricks on how to implement it into your classroom. Are there any questions I can answer?